Hi! So we're just going to talk about 0 Hour in this video. Like I said in the previous quick thoughts about Revolution, I'm just going to talk about each match one by one, basically, or like group some together if I didn't find them all a lot to say. But we're going to talk about all of 0 Hour in this video. So the first match in 0 Hour was, ironically, the Boom and Doom match. I didn't expect that to be the first match, but it was. That was QT Marshall and Big Boom AJ versus the Infantry of Shane Taylor Promotions. Now, I didn't know. I've never seen the Infantry before. It's on me. I was watching with my friend Snotty, Tall Man, and my friend Sam couldn't join because of technical difficulties, which sucked. But point is, with the Infantry here, they look pretty okay. It's a Boom and Doom match. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? I thought it was funny as hell. And the Rizzler actually starts rizzing up one of the girls, and she's like, "Oh my god!" And he's just going like that. And then one of the Infantry goes, "Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck with that shit." And Wayne Brady's there for some fucking reason. He's not at the Oscars, he's there. He has a spot with Shane Taylor because before the match he was like, my signature move will be the bitch slap. And then another Infantry walking and goes, "That's Wayne Brady." It's funny as hell. Big Justice is there. So there's the main point that everyone's seen is the Rizzler does take a fucking bump. He gets pied by Shane Taylor. And then the Big Justice comes round and spears the fucker. Big Justice got a better spear than Jey Uso, I'm not kidding. QT Marshall does a lot of the lifting in this match. Frankly, Big Boom AJ doesn't have a lot to do, but when he does, you know, he gets the pin and that, you know what I mean, obviously. But the Infantry, I want to see more of them. They seem like they're fun as hell. That's what I really enjoyed. They seem like they're fun. Shane Taylor's great. I've seen Shane Taylor. He's great. I just wish we see more of him. Frankly, I just want more dumb shit with Big Boom AJ. If anyone, like, has a problem with Big Boom AJ, I just don't get what your deal is. He's fucking great. He's fun. The pops they're getting are insane. It's one of the loudest the crowd was. It was incredible. And frankly, I really enjoyed it. It was just like, it's dumb. The Rizzler's taking a fucking bump. The fucking Rizzler, bro. Like, how am I going to hate that? The Rizzler's just peak. Honestly, no Paul White or no more BS. But Nigel McGuinness was on fire as always. It was just, the Rizzler, the Rizzler's taking bumps now. It's over for everyone. I hope they start building stuff. I want Big Boom AJ more often. I really do. I think he's fun as hell. Like, put him on, like, I know they're not going to do AEW Dark a lot, but if they could, that'd be great. But either way, I really enjoyed this. It was a great open. I'm surprised it opened, but it's just fun. Everyone does the five. Bro, when he done on his entrance, the 5 big booms, the entire crowd was, like, louder than Adam Cole booms. Boom! Oh my god, it's fucking peak. I love that shit. It was great. A great opener, great fun. Just fun as hell. So, after this, we actually got the TBS title match between Willow Nightingale and Lena Cross. Now, I'm still... Lena Cross is weird for me. I want to talk about Lena Cross eventually. I want to give her more time before I make any specific judgments. Lena Cross, is she really good in ring? It's just, there's something missing there for me. It's just the presentation. She's trying to... It just doesn't work for me as well as it does with Megan. It's very similar to the singles match. I just think they just need to refine her a bit more. But going further, I think Willow was great. I thought Willow was always fun. But with Willow, so the match, it's like, I couldn't really say that much. It felt like there was nothing... It didn't really go into second gear because Willow was being very cautious because she had the second match, which, you know, makes sense. But when you see the second match, it's like, why? But in general, I just think... There's something missing with Lena Cross. And there was no way she was winning it, but I liked how they handled it. It was like similar to MJF and Adam Cole at All In 23, where they had the double duty with the tag match. But obviously in this, Willow does retain, which was fine. And then Megan Bayne and Lena Cross come out to attack. And then Harley scares off Megan Bayne by carrying like a bat or whatever. What the fuck? But like, either way, that's kind of its whole service, is to just set up the match later on the night, which makes sense. That's fine. But either way, I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was fun. It saved its role, right? Like, I couldn't really tell you that much about it. It's a service match rather than an actual match, which is the main thing. But either way, as a entire... So what it plays into makes sense. I like that the fact that they did it this way instead of, you know... I don't know. It's hard to explain where, like, I feel like they could have made this a true match and then it would have just kind of took away from the main match, the tag match. But, I don't know, I just feel like this was the way to go. I just hope we get a bit more refinement with Lena Cross. I would have rather this be Megan Bayne. I really would have. I think it should be Megan Bayne, frankly, but I don't know, but they attacked us, so that was basically the service of this match, and it did that well. But after this, we got our Ricochet's national title 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal. So I'm going to try and name all the people off the top of my head. We got Dalton Castle, Beast Mortos, Roosh, Drivlistico, Shibata, Hook, Bowens, Juice, Ace Austin, so there's 10. We got, obviously, Jack Perry, Ciampa, we got Tommaso Ciampa, that was pretty cool. We didn't get the Outrunners, which surprised me. I thought the Outrunners and Big Bill and Brian Keith said that to Snotty. I was like, what the fuck? That's like the most obvious thing ever, but they didn't have them. Commander was in there. It was nice to see Commander in that. El Clon was in it, yeah. Rocky Romero, Trent Barretta. So there's 4 more. I thought personally, where was Josh Alexander? He could have won the belt, but I'm just a big Josh Alexander whore. But there's 4 more. I can't really think. The point is, the match was fun. What I liked is at the start, they come out, Ricochet with the demand, and then the Gates of Agony get told to go back, and I was like, that's pretty funny. And the match is hell. It's hard to break down a match like this, right? But I loved it in the sense of it just kind of, like, instantly you just see Jack Perry make the entrance, because, like, some of them are already there, which was Shibata was already there. That's bullshit. Shibata should be... I made a video a while ago about Shibata's presentation. I stand by it. But point is, as it further goes on, with the match, like with the entrances, because Ciampa, you know, certain people, the Don Callis family, people like that get specific entrances. I love how when Jack Perry made his entrance, he just fucking beelined it straight to Ricochet, and he was just beating Ricochet's ass. The match was fine. It was like, there wasn't really that much to talk about, because it's so messy. It's a 21-man battle royal. There's people going over the top rope. It does bleed into the main show, which, shock. That I like how AEW's kind of got that as a thing now. I do enjoy that. But it was fun. I thought it was going to be different, where you get surprises. Like I said, I thought we were going to get like Wardlow and maybe a Colton Gunn, something like that, but we didn't. So I thought that we could have done something a bit different with that. But it was, you know, I think it could have been fun to have like a countdown, like a Rumble essentially. That would have been fun. But because AEW doesn't really have a substitute for that. They have their battle royals like it all in, which is great. But furthermore, I feel like the match was fine. It was fun. There's not really much to describe. Obviously, Ricochet is just brilliant, but like everyone starts targeting him, but then, you know, it just kind of breaks down into we're just going to fight each other. Like Ciampa gets eliminated, Shibata gets eliminated. They're like the big ones you got to eliminate because they're the big threats. Jack Perry does get the win though, which was great. Obviously, we do like Jack Perry over here. I was watching it and I was like, if they're not going to give it to Jack, which they always was, I was like, they could. Juice would have been a great call. So would Ciampa, like and Shibata obviously. Oh, Garcia was in it. Danny Garcia was in it. So Danny Garcia would have been a great call. But like, you know, they're the people that I would have blamed. Like, yeah, I fuck with that. So either way, they give it to Jack. That makes sense. So they're probably going to push Ricochet and the Gates of Agony down the trio scene, which, you know, makes all the sense in the world. But, you know, Gates of Agony, yeah, just get them gold. And Ricochet, the reign, he's done well. Hopefully Jack Perry starts actually doing what the national belt was supposed to do and go around the indies. But either way, that was that. And that's technically the end. Well, it is the end of 0 Hour, even though it finished in the main show. But yeah, I enjoyed the Battle Royal. I thought it was fun. So yeah, that's my video on Revolution 0 Hour so far. What did you think of the 0 Hour? What's your opinion on the boom? What's your opinion on that? And yes, just let you know, yes, I will be doing videos on 1-by-1 matches for like FTR versus Bucks is the first match on the main card. I'm doing an individual video on that because Jesus Christ, did it fuck. But if you want to know my quick thoughts, the video's out. But yeah, I just want to do more in depth because frankly, I want to give the card justice because it was a great card, and honestly, I want to improve that, so it makes the most sense.